everyone, and welcome to Zeepkist Cup of the Day. For those of you who don't know how this works, we get 10 minutes to practice a map we have never seen before, after which there will be 2-minute elimination rounds where the slowest players get eliminated. This week, we've got a map by Null Plexus, which is, if you've never heard the name before, Jakie. I figured this out the easy way by starting a lobby and seeing that this name had world record on AO1. Okay, some people went a different direction there. What is happening? I trust Romans. Okay, what happened here? Well, first of all, why did some people just go a different way completely? I don't think that's the thing. And there's this second start block here, which is kind of a neat transition. Okay, I think the tube was the correct way, I just didn't get the setup for it. And this way, and then this screams risky finish. I'm not sure how. Or if at all. The tube transition is inspired by literally the hardest map in the game, so that's a little bit of a concern. Another new thing this week, we have increased the player count from 50 to 60 players, and there will be a new, oh my god, a new elimination format for the first time ever in Cup of the Day. So it will be, for the first few rounds, the bottom 6 players getting eliminated, and then once we hit, I think, top 30, it'll be like normal. Is there going to be insurance here, or am I just screwed if I don't have the speed? 2 people have finished in the first couple minutes. 3 people have finished now. 2 of them look very similar. Don't worry about that. I have my means to get around people's silly name shenanigans. There's only one Jofka, and the rest are fakes. I know Round is one of them, I know Zoman is one of them, YOLO is one of them. But they will all be revealed when the Cup mod starts. Ah, I underjumped that. Okay, just tightest line to the finish possible. There's a speed check. I think there's just no insurance. Kind of tough beginning. Kind of tough map, actually. It's just a tough map. With the 10 minutes practice, it should be better because the speed check will become less relevant with time. For some people, I imagine a lot of people are going to struggle on this. And with the expanded lobby size, I am a little bit curious about that DNF record already. Ouch. A record is, I think, around 22, 23 round 1 DNFs on a map with a speed check, so similar difficulty problem to this. The fact that I've been knocked down to 19th, though, gives me some hope. I mean, my time was pretty bad, but that does mean people are finishing. A little bit of a fan trick there as well. With more speed, that jump is kind of trivial. Probably don't have to think about that. Okay, 8th place. What are other people doing? Mainly the end. I'm curious about the ending. I feel like the rest of the track is just get good lines. What is going on here, though? Because you could go wider, but that gives you nothing. I think my line is just the best for the ending. This is the final checkpoint, which, you know, there is that, like, question of how do I get into the finish without doing this loop? Since the loop takes a lot of time also, because people are very slow. Oh, GTR died again. Oh no. Oh, it's still okay. No, maybe that might be residual from GTR being dead like 10 minutes ago, because some of the records are coming in very slowly. But it is working on this map. I can see the record feed still in the bottom right. Although my time hasn't updated on it actually, so. I'll take a look at what some of the better players are doing in a little bit. I want to give them a little bit of time to learn the track also, though. Don't be too far to the right there, or you will underjump that. It's so tempting. You are kind of slow at that point. I mean, I messed up that run also, but you might just not have the speed to cheese anything there. I wonder if you can save more speed by taking a less bouncy path through there. Something a little bit longer but less bouncy. Ooh, okay, I did land that. It's fine. I need to get better at staying on the left side like Bound did. I think just most direct line, which is roughly that one. I'm surprised actually that I'm 16th on this track. I feel like my runs are okay. Really? Downspeed with that? 3 minutes left. I suppose I could take a look at what some other people are doing. Oh, that was a way cleaner tube section though. +7 speed just from way better tube. Oh, okay, and then lost it all. What is Zoman doing? Zoman is the one in the lead right now, I'm pretty sure. Zoman is failing the tube jump. When inspired by burnt corn. The burnt corn jump. Okay, is doing the same line I'm doing there, is doing that jump there as well. I think that tan piece might be a little bit bouncy. Like, that might not be a good piece to drive across anyway, so jumping it is fine. Yeah, just does the tube well. To the right here for that fan trick. Hydro just joined, did not know about the fan trick, so that's why he's very slow there. Okay, and then he was trying some things at the end that didn't work out. But it looks like it's the same line I'm doing, just cleaner. But that's good to know, though. That confirms that what I'm doing is right, and I shouldn't be trying too many new things. Okay, you don't really want to get all the way to the bottom there, because then you have to correct for the next part of the tube. That wasn't too bad, though. As long as you don't underjump that, keep the speed. And just try to get no air at the end. Where does that put me? Still 16th, really? I'm surprised at how good people are at this map. I feel like I'm doing pretty good here, and this is a really strange map that I would expect other people to struggle on. Yeah, cool and creative transitions. This coming from Northwind, who believes he invented every transition in the game, so if you're being creative, that is a good sign. Northwind really just gets flack on everybody's videos now, doesn't he? I'm sorry, Northwind. Okay. Okay, +7, alright. That's just me being cleaner, I get 7 more speed. final run of the warm-up round. Okay. It would have been kind of nice to know where that put me on the leaderboard, but whatever. It is also nice to know that that is a possibility. 59 players in the lobby, 6 eliminations for the first few rounds. It's going to take some getting used to. It looks like in the brief moments that I could see it there that Sandals has it set up, so 32 players will be the last round of 6 eliminations. This is a little bit of a nerve-wracking track just because some of these jumps are precise and a little bit speed checky, so if you mess something up, there is a chance that you just are really screwed. +4 speed, not quite the +7 I had before throwing the last run, but let's just not throw this run. I don't know if first person helps there at all, actually, because I still can't see the part that I'm going to crash at. 41.7 is a PB and a GTR is working. It's a miracle. .39.7 is the record. That must have been in the warm-up round. I can get through the tube twice also before resetting. Why did I do that? Oh, that was terrible. Oh. And that seems to be a slower ending. Let's just see if there's anybody on a run here. Zoom in at the beginning. Not really, doesn't seem to be anybody. Oh, GTR is dead again. Round with a 39.9, so very short track. That's why I can reset so late into it, because this is at the very low end of what is possible. DNF record, the question asked, is around 20 something. This actually isn't even that close. That's like 16 DNFs. Top 5 for sure, but not too bad. And given that it's a larger lobby as well, and I forgot to turn players off. Yeah, not too bad at all. I think one of those is the mapper as well. Yeah. So 15. A little bit unfortunate that the time we choose to increase the lobby size is the time we get a difficult to finish map. I'll just take this to the end. I could reset and still get 2 runs. But apparently it's a personal best, even though I didn't think that felt good at all. I am curious if it's faster to go to the left or the right at the end. It seems like when I cross all the way across the track, I get to keep more speed because I'm not going as high vertically. It's a little bit of a longer path, but I think I'm doing it faster. At least that's what it feels like to me. This feels cleaner than my last run. Good fan trick. Oh, I'm down a little bit. My last run was my PB, so this is directly compared to that. 0.18, so see if I stay on this side. Oh no, that was way more than 0.18 difference. That was 0.24 difference. So left side is better. Or left, right, you're upside down, so it's confusing. The higher up side of the track, the more direct line, so finishing right here where YOLO is. That does seem to be the best line at the end. Some final people maybe getting speed checked. It's close. 39.77 from Mackie, just ahead of Zoman barely. Pretty strong lobby, and only 5 DNFs, which under the new rules still means one person gets eliminated with a time. Unfortunate for Romans. Oh. Plenty of time to take resets if I really want to. I seem to be getting fairly consistent. Do need to be getting faster, since apparently 39s is what I should be doing, and I'm nowhere near that. That's kind of crazy, actually, because I was thinking I was not too far behind, that was like 0.9 seconds, but actually this is way more than that. This is 1.9 seconds that I'm behind, so what am I doing wrong? I already watched Zoman, he was doing the same thing I was. It's probably the tube jump would be my guess. That's the one where my landing feels really bad. And Zoman kinda does the same. Can we get Jakie? I don't know where he is. There's Quick Racer. Quick Racer doesn't even fan trick that much. Hydro absolutely does. Sandal's trying some stuff. I saw that. Hydro does go opposite side, but I think I determined that was slower at the end. Everybody gets a time in the third round. So 6 eliminations, which actually does go off the bottom of the leaderboard there. YOLO, unfortunate. Not making it through with that one. And that is the final round of 6 eliminations. It should be 4 eliminations now. I think that's right on the breakpoint. Yes, 5 eliminations. Oh, that's completely different than what I thought. 5 eliminations for the round of 31, so that gets us back on even numbers. Is that the thought process here? I was not the one in charge. I'm just relaying the news. It's a good thing I got that cup mod issue fixed then. There was an update to the mod. Shout out to Urko, who did get eliminated last round, but also is amazing for creating the Cup of the Day mod. And I did find a bug last night where the leaderboard gets kind of messed up for people that are not hosting the Cup. So good thing that's fixed, because I actually just would have had the wrong idea of what was going on, and we would have been so confused. Speaking of being confused, though, where am I losing almost 2 seconds? I have more speed at the start that time. That's nice. I messed up the tube jump. That was a harsh landing. Oh, and then I just crashed into the wall there. That's cool. I should be safe with that. The 6 elimination thing kind of makes it feel like the cup is going fast, but it really isn't. It's still round of 31. I guess the 16 DNFs kind of speeds things up a little bit too. Because actually with 16 DNFs, that just puts us back down to like where we normally would be after the first round if we didn't add 10 more players. So I had almost 2 more speed at checkpoint 2 on that one red. I just need to figure out how to carry it. I think it's a slightly shallower jump into the tube so that I don't land as hard. 42-9 being eliminated. Not many people in the 42, so I need to step up my game here, but I don't know where the game needs stepping up. It's a cool track. I'm enjoying it, despite my struggles. Just need to be able to find more speed. That is not speed. There's the shallower jump on the burnt corn tube. That is speed. So the shallower jump into the tube is helping. You need to get that landing as smooth as possible, because even being a little bit off results in a very hard landing. Oh, there we go. 5th place so far in this round. Okay. I thought I was going to have a nice view there watching people in front of me, but it turns out I just got caught on the top of the wall. 39.6 is the record on GTR. I don't know if that's like the true record because GTR is being shaky. It looks like there is some inconsistency at the top, which doesn't surprise me at all. I'm +4 almost. Okay. I got scared with how much speed I had, and I thought I'm gonna have to take a way shallower jump into the tube. Can I look at what, like, Zoman's doing here? Basically the same line. It's just such a clean landing in the tube. That's the main difference. Much different oscillation also, which might be a result of getting a cleaner landing. And then resets. Okay, so I'm seeing some of the speed. I'm still not sure why my speed varies so much at the beginning. But if I could figure that out, that would help a lot. Still 13th, even with the 40.9 there. And also, as I was saying before I crashed, the inconsistency does not surprise me, and a lot of it is because that tube jump specifically is so precise that you could lose potentially a lot of time being just a little bit off. Oh, that just sounded bad. Yeah, I agree with Icarus also. This start block bounce is my favorite part of the track. It's really cool. What? Okay, it's fine. With that fan, yeah, see, PB pace. Sub 41 potentially pace. Exactly. 40.973. That was a PB, actually. Nice. That has to be where I'm losing the speed, right? It's that I'm being so janky coming down this first wall ride. Do I have to stay higher? That looks like a speed loss, but I'm not sure. Mackie, you lead the way. Oh, Mackie goes like mid down that. So that's kind of what I've been doing. The jump there is probably not ideal. Oh, Mackie kind of jumps that. Okay, I'm down 3 speed, but there's a little bit more of a jump in there than what I was doing. Okay, goodbye, Mackie. The course really has flipped. I'm the one watching him do silly things now instead of the other way around. And this is PB pace now just because I got that tube landing so insanely clean. So, like I said, lots of time and speed variation based on how well you do the tube. Should have one more round of 4 eliminations after this. Hydro wins this one with the 40.0. There's so many people right at the top that have a chance to win this, especially with the inconsistency we're seeing. Zoman, Mackie, Zoman and Mackie are great players. They were 6th and 7th that round. Obviously everybody above them, they all have a chance here. I've seen a lot of people get 39s, but nobody get it consistently. So the people that I could see here, they did not go for that little jump that I saw Mackie do. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's fine. I thought I was going to underjump, but actually that was smooth. I am now leading on my screen. Which doesn't mean a whole lot because all the fast players loaded in behind me, so I'm sure I will not be leading when I hit the finish ring. Oh, I was temporarily. 2 of us finished. How did that happen? Where did everybody else go? Okay, Zoman 39.7. Zoman's been one of the more consistent ones in the 39s, I think. Do I get to see this checkpoint before I'm out of time to reset? Yes, but not by a lot, so I'm keeping the run anyway. I should be safe with that, I think. Still 4 eliminations, with only 18 players left. Uh-oh. Quite a few people without a time, actually. I guess that's what happens when only 2 people finish the first run. Mortar Shade already gone. Couple more people getting in. Microwaves getting knocked onto the bubble, but coming into the finish. Improves by enough. Northwind getting knocked to the bubble now. Gralaxitar into the elimination zone. Ping not going to make it to the finish with that time. So 2 DNFs now, suddenly back to 2 DNFs. People have been really good at finishing this track, actually. And sub 41 needed, so pushing towards my PB time. Only 2 eliminations now for the next few rounds. That can help, honestly. That last round of 4 eliminations can be a dangerous one. Nice, good speed there. I died. That's not good. At least there's plenty of time to reset still at that point. Oh, well, now I'm cutting it close. I should still be fine. Thinking about where I could have reset. As we're getting closer to the end, though, and we're needing faster and faster times, that tube jump is becoming more and more important. Just because of how much time variance there is and whether or not you get a clean landing. And even if you miss it by an inch, that can be quite a big speed difference for the second half of the map. Ooh, okay, PB. I think. GTR broke again, so I don't know. Nobody in the 39s at the moment, so there's that inconsistency again. It's going to make the ending of this cup quite interesting. Well, taps the wall, but got a good fan trick. Oh, wow, okay, big PB pace. Some of that is me getting a very good fan trick, and some of that I don't even know. Okay, sure. Where did that come from? Half a second out of nowhere on that run. Jake Adjacent gets eliminated. I saw him up in the low 40s earlier. Could not even get sub 40 in that round. Zivsep as well in 13th knocked out. 40.8 for the top 12. It's going to be pretty intense in these final rounds. Following Mackie again, let's see if he does this jump. It was right here. Yeah, Hydro does it as well. So both of them do that, but also I just set a 40.0 without it. Nice tube landing. Oh, I think Round's internet is dying. Did not get a great fan trick. Still second with my initial run. Faster than both Mackie and Hydro in front of me. It did feel like I gained on them, or at least I thought I started gaining on them after they went for that little jump they've been doing, so I kind of don't agree with it, actually. I'm going to keep doing my own thing there. Seems like Round's internet has survived so far, so that's good. I don't want to see any disconnects at this point in the cup. Better fan trick that time. This is low 40 pace then, because my PB was at 0.0. Nice, okay. Yeah, a slight improvement from last time. Suddenly I'm good at this track, I guess. Not really sure what I figured out or why, but I seem to be doing it now. Tommy and Goose, I don't see either of them, so 40.59 for the top 10. That is a pretty fast time. Of course, 39 is possible, and we've seen a lot of different people get there, so still a lot of room for improvement here. It is still anybody's game. Tommy Gaming and an actual Goose eliminated 11th and 12th. Into the top 10. Pretty stacked lobby. I think 8 Cup of the Day winners of the top 10. Whoops. We'll get that graphic up now. -2 speed right off the bat is not ideal. But it's not -2 anymore, and I don't know why. We'll roll with it. Round underjumped. It's really funny watching all the, like, normally really good players hit that tube jump and just disappear in front of you. The risks of optimization. This is bad though. This is the risk of me just taking a mediocre run. Because last round of 40.8 wouldn't have gotten through, but it depends on this round now. I just need to beat 2 people. I have time to reset if I don't like my speed here. It's fine. I liked that, but it could have been better. It sounded bad. Yeah, it's not amazing, but it should potentially be enough. I'm eyeing that 0.4, which I don't think I'm gonna get. No, yeah, so that was my concern, is everybody... So many people were 0.4, and Quick Racer's one of the ones behind me. Oh, Quick Racer doesn't beat me? Okay. Microwaves. Microwaves was 10th in the last round. I'm hoping he stays there again this time. Interesting ending from Microwaves. I don't think that helped him. He's very slow coming to the finish. Okay. That was just enough to make it through. 6-8 from Zoman is very fast. What is the world record? Nobody knows, because GTR is not doing amazing. 6-0 potentially is the record from Zoman under a different name. Don't worry about it. Oh, that was kind of awkward feeling. What is my speed? Bad. Let's see the tube jump, because I can get 3 attempts at the tube jump. Good. Tube jump went good. Oscillation went strange, but I ended up fine for the fan trick. It's okay. I wish it was better than okay, but it is okay. This is about the same as last time. Oops. Kind of strange end there. 0.6. Not safe. Still 2 eliminations in the round of 8. Mac Cheesy with the solid time, though. The last remaining non-Cup of the Day winner. Okay, clean start. Don't mess up this. Okay, good. I like this. I think this is very fast. Nice, okay. Less aggressive oscillation that time. Nice fan trick. This seems like a good run. There's 4 people without a time right now. I'm not sure why. Nice, that should be safe. 0.0. Hydro and Zoman both very fast in this round. Mackie, Sandals, Pandamane without a time. Here comes 2 of them. Pandamane definitely leaving it late. Mackie gets a time, is just good enough. Same with Sandals, just good enough. Double sniping round at the last seconds here. So Round and Pandamane eliminated 7th and 8th. Mac Cheesy remains the non-Cup of the Day winner. Mackie with 30 Cup of the Day wins, the most in this lobby. Zoman with 26, I would say, has been the favorite from what I've seen thus far, but it's such an inconsistent track. Or at least people's times on it have been so inconsistent that I don't think there's anybody that I would really be confident in putting my money behind. Okay, Sandals and I did the same thing. Okay, that was a good start. Nice. This feels good. Speed is a tiny lie because I was very low hitting that checkpoint. Could have been cleaner. Ooh, oscillation could have been a lot better. Down 4 speed, but good time. I should have time for 2 runs here. 0.4, only single elimination now. So that is a good sign, actually, if I'm having that pace at the end. Sandals without a time. Sandals definitely plays it very aggressively at this point in Cup. I should have time to finish this. This can be faster with a better tube jump, because I lost quite a bit of speed. That was a better tube jump, and a better oscillation. Good fan trick as well. And that speed should pay off. I just need to beat one person here. Sandals still doesn't have a time. And that puts me ahead of Mac Cheesy as well. But Sandals eliminated. What do you mean rerun? I don't know. Mackie with a 0.7, very fast. Sandals with the DNF in top 6. I was saying just then, Sandals plays very aggressively at this point in Cup. I feel like I usually see him being the one, not necessarily to DNF, but to really push and leave everything for the last seconds. Sometimes it doesn't pay off. Oh, come on. That didn't feel amazing. Otherwise, it's been clean. Just the very start is bad. And I'm still up in time, so I guess this is good. PB pace, actually sub 40 pace. Not quite. 4s and 0s. Not quite sub 40. That's good though. If I can do that, that means I actually have a chance to win this. My splits are going to have a slow checkpoint 1 now, so keep that in mind. Checkpoint 2 and beyond is good readings though. Ooh, that was a clean jump. I don't know if it's clean enough to improve on this run. Mac Cheesy without a time right now is going to be needing to get pretty close to a personal best. I know Mac Cheesy's put in a 0.2, but I don't know if he's done faster than that. Okay, silly ending. Here comes, was that Mac Cheesy? No. I do not see a Mac Cheesy. Oh no, YOLO, don't mention the 4s. Not right now. Zoman again, the one with the 39. I would say Zoman's the most consistent at the 39s, but all of those guys can do it. That was my personal best, not quite a 39. And now my time has come. It's okay. It could be better. That's kind of the gist of this run. It's not bad, but it could be better. I only need to beat one person, which is why I'm taking this. Because even if someone gets a little bit of a slow run, that might be enough to beat them. Right now, nobody has a time. Come on, I want to see big greens at checkpoint 1, because I know my start was not ideal on my PB. I can do the tube jump 3 times, so we'll do the tube jump. That just sounded bad. It looked like it should have been clean, but it just sounded bad. That also sounded bad, but it's the big green I was looking for, so I don't know. I'm in the process of getting triple sniped here. That sounded about the same as last time. I didn't love that oscillation either. Oh yeah, okay. I seem to be down a lot of speed for undiscernible reasons. Hydro has 07 though? So I might be safe. I survive! The curse is broken for today, at least. I am celebrating top 3. Jakie and Zoman now, both doing 39s. Better than my PB. On the other hand, everyone's DNFing now according to the leaderboard, so I'll just wait for someone to DNF. Lex are gonna win? I don't know about that. Didn't like that start. Notice there's a fan here. Can you, like, fan trick this by arms upping a little bit? Based on the fact that I was down quite a bit of speed, I'm not sure. I also got a bad entrance to the wall right though. Okay, that was clean. A little bit of a jump there. I have time for 2 full runs, so I think I'm just taking this all the way to the end unless I mess up something really badly. Ooh, okay, that seems good. A bit excessive with the oscillation. I attached the wall there. I'm gonna reset. It's risky with nobody having a time right now, but I think I'm gonna need something better than that. With Jakie and Zoman, I think I'm gonna need to be pushing for PB. Dang, I lost some speed there. 39.7, not beating that. This doesn't feel super fast either. Oh, that wasn't the best fan trick. It's okay, Zoman will DNF, right? No, he absolutely does not. Well, I would have needed a PB to get out of this round, so... I should have tried cheesing the ending. Whatever. That's fine. 3rd place behind Jakie Zoman in a map where I was outside of the top 10 until pretty much the top 10 rounds. I am very happy with that result. And I made it past the round of 4, so yippee! Now, though, the finals, Zoman and Jakie, just Jakie with 30 Cup of the Day wins, Zoman with 26, the 2 highest numbers in this lobby. Just behind Kern Cobb, who's not here today. And both of them doing 39s, 2 consecutive rounds now coming into the finals. Zoman loads in a little bit behind, saying pretty much the same lines at the start. I'm curious if they do this little jump here. I know Jakie's been doing it the whole time. Zoman does not, so actually slight difference in lines there. Zoman had a nice inside line before checkpoint 2. Zoman does seem to be catching up. Jakie resets with a bad tube jump. Zoman, it looked like he got a nice low landing, but sometimes it's not all about the low landing, so it's hard to tell without knowing the speeds exactly. The fact that Zoman's taking this run makes me think he's got good speed, though. Ooh, a little bit of airtime coming to the end. He resets. I think he did the thing that I did a couple of times, where he actually clips the edge. Oh, Jakie resets again at the tube. Since we're watching, actually, like, kind of a little bit delayed with the way online Zeepkist works, I think Zoman would have seen that he actually clipped the edge and would have missed the finish there. So that's why he reset. So a bit risky right at the very end of the track. Still time for resets, 133 and a good fan trick for Zoman. He does reset though, last second, 134 for Jakie. 152 at the bottom of the loop. Let's see what Jakie can do here. Just don't miss the finish. Goes out a little bit wider, less airtime, safer ending than Zoman went for. 40 on the nose for just Jakie. Cheating, as YOLO says. Zoman's got to get sub 40 now. That is the marker. Seemed like a good jump. What does the speed read? Only 133. Did he get the fan trick better, though? 151, down 1 speed for the second half of the map. Is that enough? Was his first half good enough? We did not quite see it. A little bit of airtime again, an aggressive ending, not enough 40.3, so just Mackie gets win number 31. Congratulations, Mackie, and thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see all these stats and results that I keep referencing, I always post my spreadsheet in the description below, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!